What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the White Sea Deer channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this day, Saturday, July 4th, 2021. Happy Independence Day to all the Americans out there. I know I celebrated my Independence Day with some adult beverages, blowing stuff up, and eating copious amounts of dead animals. We had a lot of fun this weekend, but that doesn't mean that the gaming news has stopped. We got a bunch of stories to talk about today. I'm going to try a new format where I'm just going to talk about one story at a time. Not everyone wants to sit through 30 stories in one video, so if you want to tailor your experience to what you want to watch, then hopefully this will open it up to you a little more, make the videos a little shorter so that people can pay more attention. But today we're going to be talking about Dead by Daylight. Some records got broken, so if you're interested in that, stick around. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys enjoy these type of videos, and make sure to stick around for more gaming news and gameplay and let's plays on the White Sea Deer channel. So again, thanks for joining me. Let's do this. Alright, so this article is titled Dead by Daylight just hit over 105,000 concurrent players on Steam. This is written by Zach Swyson over on Kotaku. I will link the article down below. But let's jump right into the article here. Dead by Daylight is an online asymmetrical multiplayer game released back in 2016, yet the game is more popular than ever in 2021. And for the first time, Dead by Daylight just hit over 100,000 concurrent players on Steam, setting a new record for the online horror game. Yet another example of an older game getting a second wind, people coming back for more, getting more and more popular by the day. This obviously happened, if you saw one of my older news videos, to Team Fortress 2 a couple weeks ago, where they had about 150,000 concurrent players. And I think it just goes to show that the player base for gaming, we're a lot smarter than these game companies think. We stick to a product that's a good product. We don't care if it's flashy, we don't care if it's insane, but if you consistently update it and add cool little features here and there, and you have a solid baseline for gameplay that's fun and engaging and exciting, we're gonna come back for more. Now, I don't really play Dead by Daylight. I have played a couple games. You guys know I'm not a huge multiplayer game player, but it's fun. It's a fun little way to get your horror fix. It's kind of like the Fortnite of horror, I would equate it to. They add new characters all the time, new killers, new survivors. And they add new game mechanics with every addition to those characters, and it's just a lot of fun. But let's continue with the article. Released back on June 14, 2016, Dead by Daylight has seen numerous updates and events over the years that have helped keep the game popular on Steam. But thanks to a huge 5-year anniversary event, as well as lower price during the ongoing Steam summer sale, the game's popularity has skyrocketed. This all led to June 30th, when the game hit 105,093 concurrent players and active players, according to data on SteamDB. Continuing on, earlier this year, Dead by Daylight devs found themselves in some controversy when live balance designer Ethan Almo Larson criticized fans who had been asking for years for a colorblind mode to be added to the game. At one point during the stream on his personal Twitch channel, Larson derided a viewer for, quote, babbling about colorblind mode all the time, end quote. In response to the community backlash that followed, Dead by Daylight developer Behavior Interactive announced it would be working on accommodations for colorblind players. The studio also announced itself from Larson's comments and apologized to its players. Distanced itself from Larson's comments, excuse me. Yeah, I remember when that came out, when that happened. I remember reading a news story on it. It was pretty disrespectful, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised that the game kind of survived that. I think video games are an amazing medium of entertainment and art, and everybody should be able to enjoy them regardless of disability. Let me say that again. Everybody should be able to enjoy them regardless of disability. So for them to say that was frustrating, to say the least, but I'm glad the developers kind of made sure to do damage control on that. But it's good to see that they're working on accommodations for colorblind players. I hope they do for more. I like this trend that more game studios are starting to create accessibility options in their menus. I think it's up to the game developers for the individual games, but it's also up to the hardware developers like Microsoft and Sony to create the hardware to be able to accommodate certain physical disabilities. I know Microsoft has been leading the charge with that. Microsoft has been doing an incredible job with creating controllers and consoles and different things that can accommodate to players with physical disabilities or the such. So shout out to all the companies out there and all the game developers out there that do that. I think it's a wonderful thing. Moving on, quote, "This is not an indicative of the views of the team," end quote, explained behavior in a tweet, quote, "We deeply apologize for any frustration or harm this may have caused," end quote. Obviously, that was referring to the previous comments by Ethan Larson. But moving on, another game on Steam, Team Fortress 2, also just broke a concurrent player record. They're going to be talking about that, yep. Last week, Valve's class-based shooter hit over 150,000 concurrent active players for the time ever. And this next point's important. However, some question how many of these players were real humans and how many were fake, sometimes racist, bots. Team Fortress 2 has long struggled against bots flooding servers and matches. This isn't the case with Dead by Daylight, and it is likely that most of the 105,000 players who logged in at the same time on June 30th were in fact real. So that just makes this more impressive, in my opinion, than the Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2, like it said, they've been dealing with bots forever. It's an old 2007 Steam game, Valve game. It's a perfect concoction for a lot of bots. But Dead by Daylight, they've been good. They've been cracking down on it. They don't allow that crap in their servers. So it's good to see that they're getting the win here. I think they come out on top for sure. Alright everybody, that's it for me today. I hope you guys were entertained and informed by this story. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Were you guys part of the 105,000 Dead by Daylight players? Let me know if you were. I really appreciate everybody coming by. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way to help me grow. Yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love y'all. Take it easy now.